Alright guys, first off I want to thank Zach for putting this little event together. Certainly has kind of made me grasp the concept of graduation a little bit more, especially now that I'm, I guess, being recognized for it. I'd also like to congratulate my fellow seniors, Spencer and Aaron. For future reference, any upcoming seniors, the order is that you'll speak in is by your GPA, so that's why I'm going first. So lowest GPA first, remember that. Not something to be proud of. But I firmly believe that the list of these two guys have accomplished both academically and within the fraternity would stretch miles before you'd run out of material to write down. So I'm really proud to call them my brothers, and I look forward to seeing them at future alumni events, maybe some golf. Now I guess I should talk a little bit, tiny little bit about myself. For those of you that don't know me as well, I'd consider myself a pretty busy guy, like Tyler said with my business, and Eric. Between academics and the fraternity alone, I could fill my entire schedule. However, college isn't just about getting a higher education. It's about being involved in the place you're most passionate about, and I, for one, love everything about K-State, and I'm sure you guys do too. But whether you think about it or not, we all seem to develop a comfort zone. College is one of the best times of your life to really just step out of that comfort zone. So most of you just did it. For some of you, yeah, you just did it. You joined a fraternity. That's great, but that's just the start. After a short time period, you'll settle into another different comfort zone. So at that point, you got to realize it's time to step out of that again. You really have to challenge yourself, do something crazy, whatever might make you feel a little uncomfortable, as long as it's within reason. Anyway, leave it at that. Part of me wishes I would have been able to do a little bit more for the fraternity while I was an undergrad. Unfortunately, there's only so many hours in the day. God bless Justin Sherman. My nickname is DJ Crisscross. Special K. It's all
AKA
right.
Special K.
My absence on the majority of weekends is usually evident of my part-time profession of being a mobile DJ. While many would consider this just completely pure fun job, it's rather time-consuming, and sometimes it's very inconvenient when it comes to being able to attend events on the weekends, anything to do with the fraternity, sometimes K-State games, and time with the girlfriend, of course. I mean, it's a pretty decent little business. Just a number, I grossed about $25,000 last year for a mobile DJ business. That's before expenses and all the hookers and booze. So all that gets taken out. But anyway, like I said, it's a pretty decent little business. I know. Is Evan here?
He's in Columbia.
Oh, it's. He could sell that much in knives in like a couple days, but for a year, that's pretty good for me. For missing all those events, it's pretty painful to leave everyone. Every time that I have to go off and do something, a job, I mean, I say I'm contractually obligated, kind of am, and it's really hard to leave all you guys or something else I'm about to do to go do what I'm supposed to do. People schedule me almost a year in advance. I'm already getting people that want to book me for prom next year, and after you graduate, you really don't know where you're going to be, so it's kind of hard to say yes or no. So for this reason, I'd like to try and maybe pass some advice on to the fraternity. I'm not pointing fingers, nor am I assigning blame. This is a pretty fun day, and I'm still pretty excited to be here. But some things got to change. Lack of planning and scheduling, it's unacceptable. Poor communication, unacceptable. Lack of a dedicated formal, unacceptable. Poor grades, unacceptable, especially for myself. I take that upon myself sometimes. I don't know if you guys realize, but the loss of these two seniors, they represent extremely high GPAs that in some cases carry this fraternity overall. So just think about that, guys. Someone's got to step up. Someone's got to take their place. And someone's got to raise that bar that they've set extremely high. Chartering, that's our main goal, to go from colony to a charter. I'm just excited for the day that might happen. And I know it's going to happen. It will. You just really, I know, I can't remember exactly when it was, but a long time ago we passed out those little papers that say, what have you done for Delta Chi today? And mine hangs on my door, and I see it every single day before I leave. So just keep that in mind. And I know I'm going to keep taking mine with me, no matter what, where I'm at after graduation. I'm going to keep that little piece of paper, because it really struck a chord and made me think about it as I started my day. On a lighter note, the friendships and relationships I've gained through Delta Chi have affected me for forever. I joined this fraternity to surround myself with great people that can make me achieve my potential and so much more. Delta Chi, I really think, has helped me along with this and has done a lot for me. For a little individual recognition, I wish I could talk about every single one person in this room, but I just probably don't have enough time. But Bill, he might be one of the biggest assets of this fraternity. If you guys don't know that yet, think of it right now. Talk with him. Make sure he's one of your personal friends and that you have his number, because he'll be there for you in a heartbeat. And he's always been there for me, no matter what the situation might be. Mr. Eric Hahn, I specifically remember the very first time we met and talked. Pretty sure I was wearing my jean shorts, t-shirt, and you just impressed me so much the very first time. We just sat down and we just talked about stuff, like nothing in particular. I don't even think we talked about the fraternity. But really, it's evident that that type of relationship you like to form with people is why several of these guys are here. That you make them your friend, and I'm really glad that I am your friend. And that really meant a lot to me. Heath, DJ 1800. You know I love you, man. You've always made me feel like I belong in this fraternity. All the little things that I could have done, no matter how big or small they were, you always made me feel like it mattered. No matter what it was, social events, all the times you helped me DJ, all the talks that we've had, it's always really meant a lot to me. And I know if I'm still going to be in the area, that I hope we get to hang out as much as possible after I graduate. Oddly enough, this was in here before you even talked tonight about me, but Mr. Tyler Govert, don't change one bit. Just keep being awesome, okay? There's too many memories and too many things to really write down. Yeah, just keep being awesome, man. You're perfect the way you are. Zach, don't cry. You have so much potential, and I can't wait to see you fulfill it. That's all I want to say about you. But really, for all the founding fathers, I'm extremely proud of you guys. I mean, look at us. Look at how far we've come. Look at all the newer faces that are in this very room because of you guys and the standards you've set. Look at the reputation we've created on campus, the donations to charity, the impact on the university, the cheers from Alpha Xi Delta when they announced who our homecoming partners were. You've all laid a really firm foundation for all of us, and it's a really high bar to meet. But newer members, I expect all of you to raise that bar, and I firmly believe that you will. I know I'm supposed to maybe will something to a specific member or the fraternity in general, but I chose to will something to the entire fraternity that will definitely make us stand out from all the others Most of you know that I like to work with my hands and use tools. This gift I'm going to give is no exception. Unfortunately, due to the short time constraint, it's not completely done because it is handmade and it's really nice. So I'm not just going to give it away just yet, but it's handmade and it's pretty awesome, and I think you guys are going to go nuts over it. Probably especially Tyler. Gosh, this is the problem.
Sorry, we got your koozies and t-shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the koozie.
I have like 5.
But in conclusion, I honestly hope you guys remember something about the 5 minutes of fame that I just had. I know it's supposed to be about me, but I really want this to be about you guys and remembering the good times that we've had so far and all the memories we've created. I hold this fraternity very close to my heart, much like we place the membership close to our hearts. And who knows, you might meet the love of your life because of it. I certainly think I have. So thank you for everything you guys have done, and God bless you all.